video, I'll be sharing my reaction to Season 1, Episode 5 of the iconic TV series Twin Peaks.
I don't really know what comes next, I'm just doing my best.
Brace yourself for mind-blowing twists and turns that will leave you on the edge of your seat. From the moment I press play, join me as I delve into the intricate characters and their relationships, trying to uncover the truth behind the town's eerie atmosphere. With each passing minute, the twist in this episode left me breathless, questioning everything I thought I knew. So prepare yourself for riveting performances and stellar writing that will keep you hooked. This is a dedicated space for fellow Twin Peaks enthusiasts to discuss and dissect this mind-bending episode together. So grab your favorite snack and get ready to dive into my reaction to Twin Peaks Season 1, Episode 5. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more exciting TV show discussions, and hit that notification bell to never miss an update. Join the conversation in these comments below and share your thoughts in unforgettable episode. So let's watch Twin Peaks Season 1, Episode 5.
Yeah, his hair was long. Filthy gray on gray, long hair.
So they're getting the mother to draw and sketch of Bob picture. And if Agent Cooper sees this, he may recognize the killer.
Did you tell them about the necklace? They're gonna love that one.
What necklace?
The necklace that the weird doctor has.
She's had 2 visions.
Go ahead, Sarah.
I suppose the sheriff will believe in visions since he's part of the secret club that's trying to find paranormal evil in the woods. And Cooper knows, he will believe in visions.
Lifts a rock and takes out a necklace, broken in half.
And now Laura's friend knows that it was James.
Invitation to love.
Here we go again, velvet scene. This time I'm going to explain. David Lynch wrote a film called Blue Velvet that came out before the Twin Peaks. It is also starring McLaughlin, and he plays Agent Cooper. They should the soap that everyone watches in Twin Peaks. They always start with Blue Velvet.
Thanks to Jay, Jared decided not to kill himself, and he's changed his will, leaving the tower.
She's talking about the soap opera.
Poor Chet.
What's going on here?
Agent Cooper's in the conference room with Dr. Jacoby.
I don't think that's what they meant, Lucy.
Why couldn't I spend the night last night?
Will you be having coffee, Deputy Brennan?
Exactly, Lucy. Great, this is the freak doctor, Dr. Jacoby.
Look, maybe there's some sort of hula we can do around my doctor-patient confidentiality, huh?
Why is the other glasses red and the other glass is blue? Is he seeing everything in 3D?
Agent Cooper, the problems of our entire society are of a sexual nature.
So great, Dr. Jacoby is a Freudian sexual psychologist, which means he believes everything. Started being attracted with your mother and your father.
Dr. Jacoby, I understand you care deeply for Laura Palmer. Why is it that you won't help us?
Spill it then, Dr. Jacoby.
Laura had secrets I was not able to penetrate.
So in other words, you don't know nothing.
She had sex with 3 men the night she was murdered. Were you one of them?
So 3 men. Is it Dr. Jacoby? Is it Bobby? And is it James? These are the 3 men.
Laura had spoken to me about. He was driving a red Corvette.
Who drives a red Corvette? Leo's car. He drives red Corvette.
This is the man I saw in my dream.
You saw this man?
I had an intuition that my dream and Sarah Palmer's vision were connected.
So Cooper did saw this Bob in his dream.
Hawk. Right. Stay there. Follow him if he moves.
So Hawk is looking out for Mike. Has he found him? Remember, Mike is a friend of Bob. Well, Mike is really not a friend with Bob. He shot Bob and cut off his arm. He doesn't want to kill, but Bob still wants to kill.
I suppose room service is too much to expect of this rusticated mildew farm.
They hardly love young dreams now, right?
Harry, he's here at the motel. Room 101. Last name is Gerard.
Room 101 was at the room in the book 1984 where he went in and revert back, come back out.
Mr. Gerard, it's the police. Open up.
Jeez!
And he's pretty much the useless cop ever.
Don't move. Oh my God. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeah, definitely he's missing an arm.
I'm going to give little Elvis a bath.
She's gonna find it whatever it is. Is that the chips from One Eye Jacks?
Mr. Gerard, do you have a friend named Bob?
Bob Lydecker's just about my best friend in the world. Bob's in a coma.
Yes, Bob is in the coma.
How'd you lose the arm?
Car accident. I was on the road selling pharmaceuticals.
So if he's in the road, that would be a perfect place for him to be a serial killer. So he could kill all those people that Agent Cooper has been investigating. Because he is a traveling salesman, so he's a potential for a serial killer.
What do you got?
Car was already staked out when I got here. It was Josie Packard.
That's Sheriff's girlfriend, but she was not stalking out Mike. She was stalking out Benjamin and the sister-in-law upstairs.
I've been doing some research.
Here is Audrey, looking like 1950s movie star.
Maybe you should run away and join the circus.
Our girls here in the show, the style fashions are indicates that Twin Peaks are backward and stuck in the past.
Takes me away to a life of mystery and international intrigue.
You mean the FBI agent? Dream on.
Audrey, you're a schoolgirl. Agent Cooper is a grown man.
In fact, Laura was seeing James Hurley behind Bobby's back.
Correct, Audrey.
Fact, Laura had a sweet tooth for nose candy.
Well, I guess it's not such a big secret.
Is that cocaine?
Come on, will you help me?
What else have you figured out, Sherlock?
Correct here. Audrey's a little bit of Sherlock Holmes.
Laura was seeing Jacoby?
It gets better. You ever heard of One Eye Jacks?
Isn't that Western with Marlon Brando?
Yes, the casino, the hooker house.
You saying you think Laura was one of them?
I don't know, but if it's true, wouldn't you want to know about it?
We are thinking same, Audrey.
And I know exactly where to start. Did you know that Ronna and Laura worked in the same place?
No.
It's in his father's storehouse, the perfume counter. And Benjamin and the brother in the One Eye Jack mentioned the new girl in the perfume counter. So a new character, Hank, in for attempted murder, where everyone, including the prisoner officer, thinks he's a sweetheart.
So, business is good?
Yeah.
Yes, she's been too busy boning with a one-eyed wise husband, which is James' uncle.
I'll change. I swear on my life, I have changed.
Future tense, Norma. That means he hasn't changed.
A car in perfect condition goes out of control. A vagrant nobody knows is killed while sleeping by the roadside.
Okay, so he's claiming he ran over a homeless guy.
How would you help him?
I own the Double R Diner in Twin Peaks.
And you would live together as man and wife?
Sort of, Norma. You were telling the truth, dear.
We'll make our decision without the inmate present.
He's got a domino. What does that mean? I don't get Norma. She's obviously unhappy. He's getting out from prison, but she's helping to get out now.
In my dream, Mike said he and Bob lived above a convenience store.
Why they were looking for Bob in the hospital? He's in the coma. Is this to check out if he's real Bob? So this is Bob Veterinary Clinic. Why just not go to the hospital where he's in the coma?
It's not Dr. Lydecker.
Does Dr. Lydecker treat birds?
Yes.
Oh, because they want to see if the bites they found in Laura's body is the same.
Ms. Loomer, we're going to have to confiscate your files.
What?
That woman is the oldest secretary I ever seen in my entire life. Here you are, Shelly, and Bobby's getting on. Looks like Shelly's house. They're not obviously worried about Leo taking Jack up across the border.
He was seeing Laura behind my back. I'm gonna fix him.
You can't really complain about that, Bobby, when you shifted your girlfriend behind Laura's back. And Shelly's obviously into a bad boys.
This was in Leo's truck 2 days after Laura was murdered.
This could be the answer to our prayers.
There's so much going on with Bobby's head now, and because he owed Leo's money, he worried Leo and Jack might be collaborating to kill him. So now he knows that Shelly has a bloody shirt. He's going to frame Leo.
Leo's not going to be a problem for us anymore. Just stay clear of him and keep quiet.
It's gonna solve his problems.
Lucy, I need you to go through these files and pull out all the people who own birds.
How will I know they own birds?
It'll say so on the cards.
Well done, Lucy. It will take a little while, but you will get there, girl.
Agent Cooper, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. My gun just slipped out of my hand.
What happened there, Andy? You're nowhere close to a police officer.
Lucy, did you hear what happened?
I would like to chat, but I am now under orders to examine these files.
Yeah, girl, Lucy's all about her business. Your little emotional problems need to resolve later.
How long has Lucy been upset with Andy?
Body language?
In this case, it was yelling through a megaphone.
Agent Cooper knows everything. He knows Andy's and Lucy are around.
Care to tell us about you and Lucy, Andy?
She won't speak to me, and I don't know why.
I feel sorry for you, Andy.
Rapid fire.
Looks like gun is firing, Andy. Is he really firing his gun?
Hawk, 6 for 6, 2 kills, high marks. Andy, what we need is practice and lots of it.
Exactly, Andy is terrible. Who is the better shot here? Is it Truman or Cooper?
One woman can make you fly like an eagle. Another can give you the strength of a lion.
And another can rip you to shreds.
Harry, 1 miss, 5 hits, 3 kills. Excellent.
Only 4 hits?
Cooper shuts a smiley face.
I've got one man too many in my life, and I'm married to him. Sound familiar?
Have you shared a little talk with Leo?
I don't think you can talk with Leo. He seems not a conversationalist type.
Get married, and I find out all I was looking for was a maid he didn't have to pay.
That's sad.
So how'd Hank's hearing go?
After I decided this afternoon.
Have you told him you're divorcing him for Ed?
You can always hook up with one-eyed crazy lady. Solve their problems.
I've definitely got plans for Leo.
Yeah, to frame him with Bobby. You know, Shelly.
You and I are gonna have a day of beauty. A manicure, a facial, we're gonna have our hair done, the works.
Shelly and Norma looks like they could be as sisters.
Donna?
Hi, James.
Donna?
Hold on.
Who the heck ever heard of diet lasagna?
He's having diet lasagna. Is that lasagna without lasagna?
Audrey told me some stuff and Mrs. Palmer saw something.
What?
Well, if you come over, I could tell you.
Ooh, looks like Laura Cousins. Surprisingly very looks like Laura. She's been played by the same actress.
My name's Madeline Ferguson. Laura was my cousin.
James Hurley.
Great, this is gonna freak out with everyone in Twin Peaks.
I live in Missoula. Did you know Laura well?
I thought I did.
I think everyone knows Laura. You're not alone with that, James.
Aunt Sarah can't cook right now, and Uncle Leland's up half the night listening to old music and crying and stuff.
I'm gonna say, Madeline, you need more than food. lots and lots of psychiatric medication.
We used to come visit Twin Peaks when I was a kid. It was great. We'd pretend we were sisters.
You must be identical sisters.
Well, it was nice to meet you, James Hurley.
Nice to meet you too.
So James is gonna be into Madeline now, cause their resemblance to Laura.
Thanks for calling, Mr. Mooney.
Ike must get out already, cause Nora is not happy. But she's the one who helped him to get out, so I don't understand why she's sad. That's your fault, Norma.
He's coming home.
Only blame yourself. Take a look in the mirror, girl.
No, I don't know what you get when you cross a Norwegian and a Swede. Oh, very good, sir, very good.
What do you get when you cross a Norwegian with a Swede? A Danish person?
Jerry, who the hell is that joker? You're sure that he's the boss?
So Benjamin sent Jerry over to Iceland to get more Scandinavian investment for his development where he needs the sawmill for.
Dad, are you ashamed of me?
Audrey, you're my daughter.
No, he doesn't been ashamed.
It's just that I wish I could depend on you more, especially during a trying time.
She just wants to take information about Laura, Benjamin.
I've decided I want to help you with the family business.
She doesn't even like Laura.
Someone to take over, and obviously it's not going to be Johnny.
Oh, Audrey.
That's a good acting, Audrey. She's convincing the father.
I don't need to go to college. You can teach me the business, and I'm willing to start at the absolute bottom.
All right.
The perfume counter, I tell you that.
Me?
All right. Okay.
She wants the perfume counter. She's a very good actress.
Well, I think I should start at the department store. Cosmetics or something, just part-time at first till I graduate.
I'm so right. There's a phone call. Who is that?
Take a look at this.
Something with the letter J.
Poker chip.
That's the poker chips from One Eye Jacks. That fell out from Benjamin Packets in the motel in her sister-in-law.
Fellas, let's make a house call.
Lee is gonna be framed because of the shirt by Bobby. This is trouble.
John, it's Harry Truman. Open the door.
He's running his life.
Yeah, Huck.
He got away from me. I lost him for wood.
Harry?
There you are, the shirt with the blood.
Bright red sports car for a secret meeting. Nice. Don't like it, get somebody else.
I think Benjamin Horan is using Leo. I think there's a connection between the two.
We're no brothers, I broke up their act.
Benjamin with the poker chip and Leo's with the bloody shirt.
We had a long talk, he's staying there. Jacques was a brains in the outfit.
I think the two are involved, especially with this red Corvette.
Told him if he ever did, I'd kill him.
Oh, did he?
No, he shouldn't have trusted me.
And Huck is involved as well in this. So Leo killed Jack's brother?
Donna's not here.
It's not there, guys. Dr. Jacoby taking it.
Well, if it was the killer, then he knows
James,
we know.
the police didn't love Laura. Nobody loved her but us.
That's bad advice from Donna. James, you're not thinking right.
James, listen. We're gonna find out who killed her. This is about us.
You guys have to be careful.
Josie, were you at the Timber Falls Motel this afternoon?
Yeah, I have to go.
She is there.
Pete, I don't know the first step about fishing.
Oh, Josie, there's enough fishing in me for the both of us.
He's very interested with you, Josie.
Sure, Pete. Let's give it the run at the money.
Something is up, Josie. Domino. That's what Hank had. How's that connected to Josie? Don't tell me, is he having an affair with Josie? Seems like everyone having an affair in Twin Peaks.
Did you get my message?
Yes.
That's Hank. This is not right. She seems nervous. Who killed Laura Palmer? Is it Hank, Benjamin, Bobby? They're connected to everything. I think it's probably Leo and Benjamin. What do you think, guys? I just finished watching Season 1, Episode 5 of Twin Peaks, and let me tell you, it's packed with mind-blowing twists. This episode takes the intensity to a whole new level. We get to witness Agent Dale Cooper's brilliant investigative skills as he delves deeper into Laura Palmer's mysterious murder. Because when I thought I had it all figured out, the plot thickens, the surprising revelations about the potential suspect, the suspense builds as the pieces of the puzzle starts to fall into place. But that's not even the most shocking part. Brace yourself for an unexpected turn of events that left me utterly speechless. The sheer brilliance of the writing and the phenomenal performances from the talented cast make this episode an absolute must-watch. Twin Peaks continues to captivate me with this intriguing storyline and unforgettable characters. I can't wait to see what the future holds for them. So thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on Twin Peaks or any other exciting content coming your way. So in the meantime, guys, bye for now.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed.